What's up? Tamira Hamilton here, a blog about the business of you. Here we talk all things monetization of you and your life because it's the easiest and most effective thing to monetize in 2023. So I have been in the blogging game. I have been in the marketing game actually for over 30 years. I've been in the blogging, online marketing, affiliate marketing, direct sales space since 2013. So I know a little something because not only have I been in that space, a lot of people have. I've actually been very good at it, namely because I have so many years of sales and marketing and leadership experience. But I really know a thing or two about this and have proven experience. Have made multiple six figures multiple times doing this. And so I have a Pinterest course that I'm running in beta right now, and a lot of people have asked me about it and hey girly. So when I meet with people interested in this Pinterest course and we're trying to figure out if it is right for them, one of the things that I hear often is, do I need a blog? The short answer, of course, is no. Sorry, my lips are a little dry. The short answer is no, you do not need a blog. However, I would encourage you to get some sort of blog together, and I'm going to share why. I am on my little afternoon break. I work from home and I monetize my life. So while we talk about this, I'm going to get some lemons sliced for my detox water. And so when it comes to Pinterest specifically, why you would want a blog is because number one, your content marketing is going to be your most effective marketing online, because that's going to create the know, like, and trust factor, right? So the way it works is you create content that solves a specific problem for your ideal client, and in doing so, you end up creating an audience of your ideal client, right? It does not mean that everyone in that ideal client audience is going to be a lead, first of all, let alone a customer, but you have this pool of people that you can kind of funnel through a proven process in order to turn strangers, turn likes and comments into buying customers, right? And so having a blog is a way to establish authority, and it is actually a lot simpler and less information that is required than you are probably thinking, because there are all kinds of blogs that are out there. I'm kind of making a mess here, but we're going to go with it. We'll be okay. We've done this before, okay? So having a blog definitely helps you create what's called authority, right? And so having a more niche blog is going to definitely help you create that authority. And in doing so, you can rank on Google. Well, the same thing with Pinterest. You want to have authority, and one of the greatest ways to establish that authority is blogging. And remember, I said you can have multiple types of blogs, and one of my favorite is a blog of just your videos. So you can literally create YouTubes, you can literally create TikToks, right? So like TikTok, your live is only good while it is live, but after that you can download it from TikTok, right? They also give you up to 3 highlights from your live, so you can use those to do a couple things. Number one, you can download your TikTok live, upload it to YouTube. You can also even stream it to YouTube, which I recommend using StreamYard or a platform like that. I think there's another one that starts with an E. I can't think of the name of it right now. But you can restream it. You can just upload it directly to YouTube. And then you have these 3 1-minute, 6-second highlights that you can turn into even shorter pieces of content, and you can post those directly to TikTok Reels. They don't have a logo on there as of right now, to YouTube Shorts, whatever, to drive traffic to those longer form pieces of content. And you still can even take that longer form piece of content and break it down into almost an infinite amount of shorter pieces of content, whether it be a minute, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever is the most important piece, right? The most valuable, the most engaging pieces to drive content to that longer form, to drive traffic to your offers, to drive traffic to your lead magnets, okay? I kind of made lemonade here. That's okay. We'll be all right. We will be okay. Okay. So, a blog and Pinterest work really, really well because Pinterest is a search engine and Pinterest can drive traffic to your website. And here's the thing. Here are some statistics I pulled up beforehand, okay? According to HubSpot, businesses that prioritize blogging are 13 times more likely to experience a positive return on investment. So if you're looking for a return on investment, having a blog will do that, right? Companies that blog generate 55% more website visitors than those that don't, as reported by HubSpot again. Content marketing generates 3 times more leads than traditional outbound marketing, as stated by Content Marketing Institute. Websites with blogs tend to have 434% more indexed pages, which increases their chances of ranking higher in the search engines. And B2B, that's business to business marketers who blog regularly, generate, this is my favorite stat, 67% more leads than those who don't blog. And that is from Inside View. Okay, so here's the thing. Everybody thinks that social media is all about converting, going directly to a sale. There's a business life cycle, right? A product life cycle, right? So you layer these two things, and what you come up with is everybody's business on the internet is not at the exact same stage, right? That's like assuming that a 5-year-old knows as much as a 5-day-old knows as much as a 5-year-old, as a 5-hour-old, as much as a 50-year-old, right? They're all at different stages, and it is the same with your business. Everybody's business is going to be at a different stage. So it's really important to know what stage your business is at for you to set the appropriate expectation of your business. So this means not everyone is going to be able to be on Pinterest, for example, and be able to make a pin out of nowhere with no audience. Doesn't matter followers, your audience is what matters. People that actually care about your message and what you have to say, and turn that into, go from complete stranger to a customer. We all have to start at the same point, literally, right? Which is brand awareness. And your blog is not only going to help you create that brand awareness, it's going to begin to establish authority on your subject matter. You don't have to be an expert, but you do want to be an authority. So we're making detox water. This is my ice cube watermelon. Now, what would be great is if I had mint. I will be going and picking up some of that shortly. But in the meantime, in between time, this is what we're doing. Okay, so your blog is going to help you establish that authority, which is going to help you create and build your audience, which is going to help you take complete strangers on the internet and turn them into raving fans, into buyers, into people who help you spread your message, because that's ultimately what we want. It doesn't end with someone buying from you, right? You actually want people to help spread your message and share your content, right? That is really the ultimate piece of this, is when someone has gone from a complete stranger on the internet to not only following you and engaging with your content, but trusting you and your message and what you're doing enough to want to share it with their network, right? We are all in network marketing. We all are. Because it's all about the power of the network, right? You are the sum of the 5 people you spend the most time with, and too many spend way too much time consuming content on social media rather than creating content. And that content marketing is what is going to help you turn those complete strangers into not only buyers, like I said, but people who are willing to share your message. So let's see what else I have here. The big reason for the blog is generating leads, but here's what's not in my notes that's in my head, okay? And that is this. In recent years, especially because of TikTok, there has been so much of a push of just creating an audience on a social media platform. The problem is you do not own that social media platform. You do, however, own your authority. You do, however, own your blog, in as much as, you know, you got to still abide by the host and what the host's rules in that are, right? And so you got to really do a whole lot of messed up stuff for your host to kick you off of their hosting platform. Okay, you got to be really sleazy, and I don't know about you, but I don't do sleazy, and I also don't work with sleazy people, right? So you want to own your platform, and you want to collect leads. You do not want to be on any social media platform and taking people straight from a complete stranger to a website because you've lost them. And how do you bring them back to your website? And that is where SMS text messaging comes in. That's where email marketing comes in. That's where lead generation comes in, to deploy SMS and or email marketing, capturing information, providing something of value, capturing that information to be able to keep in contact with that person that is interested and raised their hand and identified themselves, okay? So having a blog makes that very, very easy to do. And it is also, when we have things like Instagram, again, is shutting down people's accounts. They were doing that. It happened to me. An account that was 10 years old, 25,000 followers, shut down nearly 2 years ago in September, right? I'm not here to sell you Instagram protection or insurance, because to me, the best insurance is to have your email list built, right? To be building your email list, to be building your SMS text list, so that if the platform doesn't even shut you down, if they are out of commission for a day or two, which has happened several times in recent years, you can still reach out, in touch, and contact your key people, your people who are about it, who are for you, right? So good, so refreshing. 10 out of 10, highly recommend. Very hydrating. And when you work from home, baby, you need to stay hydrated, because you need to have all the focus and the conversation, all the focus and concentration that you can get to stay on the task at hand. So yeah, you definitely want to have a blog. Here is the thing though, like I said, there are different types of blogs. A video blog is a great way to blog, and I can give you the entire rundown for that. It's a lot easier and something that you can completely outsource if you wanted to do that. It's simply just taking your videos that you create, getting the transcript, using the transcript as the blog post itself, and embedding the YouTube video, something that you can automate and even outsource to, a virtual assistant, even in another country. It doesn't take a lot of rocket science behind it. They can even do the SEO, the search engine optimization, keyword research for you, and do that. But you want to have that blog. Is it necessary? No. But is it recommended? Absolutely, because you want to own your online presence. You don't own Pinterest, you don't own Facebook, you don't own Instagram, you don't own TikTok. We know that TikTok is under threat constantly of being shut down by our government. We know that Facebook and Mark be on a lot of BS. They love to BS us and play with us, and their platforms aren't even the most reliable, in my opinion. And we're going to continue to see them decline based on some things I've been seeing recently. Instagram is shutting down accounts at whim, and I'm not saying Instagram account insurance isn't a bad thing. It's just weird to me that you got to insure that. They should be having stuff in place to help you instead of creating, don't even get me started on all that. But anyway, the best way to insure your account is to have your email list, right? If you have the insurance, but you don't have your email list, you might as well not even have the insurance, in my personal opinion. And diversify your platforms. I've always had a presence on Pinterest. Even when I wasn't actively working it, Pinterest has never taken an amount of my time or attention. It's always been something that I've just kind of done in the nooks and crannies and made some nice money from Pinterest in doing so. So if you want to help, you need help getting your blog set up, if you need an audit on your blog, hit me up. We can get that scheduled and get the pricing over to you. For that, I definitely recommend this Pinterest Pin Profits Mastery course that you monetize Pinterest. And I'm going to show you exactly how, in understanding what makes Pinterest different from all the other platforms. And no, you don't have to spend a lot of time. No, you don't have to know a whole lot. If you just blindly kind of do what I tell you to do, you will be amazed at the results that you can get. There's over $1,500 in bonuses in there, and there's actually a couple things I'm thinking about throwing in as added bonuses. So the course is in beta right now, so there is a promotional offer while it is in beta. So it's definitely something to consider doing now, and it does include some lifetime access, which is not always going to be the case. And it's the lowest it's ever going to be because it's a value-packed course. There are people saying they got their money's worth just from the bonuses alone. Okay? So hit me up, but yeah, a blog, definitely recommend. I'm actually working on this summer getting mine back up and running because I ran into some snafus. All this stuff happened like around the same time. And so when it comes to Pinterest, one thing I will tell you is that especially your static pins will perform a lot better when you do some things behind the scenes with linking your blog directly to Pinterest. Your pins will reach a lot more people and do a lot better. And I'm going to go through that in the class. So you definitely want to be a part of this class. So reach out to me. We can chat for 10-15 minutes and I can walk you through everything, ask you some questions and make sure it's going to be a good fit for you. Because I'm not interested in just taking people's money. I'm interested in helping people change their business, okay? Which is going to help them change the lives of those people that they serve. And that's really my specialty, is the branding and the audience building and, engaging that audience in order to be able to collect those leads and then working through a process to convert those leads over into buying customers. So I gotta go. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.